Now we can put the engine together. Alright, so today's plan is a simple one. I got another timing cover. I guess I screwed up the other one. Whatever. But this one's good. It's ready to go. I got it painted. Gasket on here. Put the oil pump pickup, oil pan, and timing cover. Call it a day. For those wondering about the engine, it's a 3-liter stroker. I'm using Rebello Racing's 3-liter stroker kit. What's nice about it is you don't need a V07 crankshaft that most strokers do. But yeah, it's a cool kit he puts together. It comes with a JE piston, Eagle rods, ARP hardware all the way through. It's a solid bottom end. Should be fun. Alright, so timing cover's in. One thing I did that wasn't recorded was on the water pump, 1, 2, 3 right here. These also apply pressure for the timing cover. So what I did is I just put some spacers because I don't have the water pump right now. So that way it's applying even pressure everywhere. So it'll sit nice and tight. And one small tip that I read online, and I guess it actually worked out. So I got the cover on, and then I loosened up all the bolts here, and I got these 1, 2 right here on, and then tapped it up here. This way it pushes this down against the head and tighten these up first, and it got these two up here pretty level. So once I put the gasket sealer on the gasket itself, this should seal up pretty good. Hopefully no leaks. And yeah, so what's next is I need to put the oil pickup tube in first, and then after that the valve, the oil pan gasket and oil pan itself. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that right now. Alright, so the oil pan I'm using is this one right here. It's actually the Arizona Z car aluminum one. It's a big one. It's got baffles and stuff inside. I did not purchase it from Arizona Z car. I actually got it from somebody off of Hybrid Z. The couple times I've dealt with the guy from here, he hasn't been the nicest person, so yeah. Anyways, a couple things you need to know that I had to find out about this pan is for the pickup tube, you have to get the 280ZX one. The 240 pickup tube will not work with this pan. And then also the gasket, skinny gasket thing. Oh, it's got dust. Yeah, it has to be this kind of gasket. The cord gaskets that like Velcro makes won't work, they'll leak. So yeah, you gotta use this type of gasket and the 280ZX pickup tube in order to work with those kind of aluminum pans. But yeah, I am now ready to get the pan on here and pretty much call it a day. Alright, so that's where we're at. I really like this gasket material. It stays, it doesn't seal super fast. That's all that's left, which is basically nothing. So one of these was enough to do the timing cover and the oil pan. So I'm pretty happy about that. Had a mild panic attack when that little guy snapped, and I was holding the little pan thing that's in here. I didn't even tighten it that much, and it just broke. So I was like, crap. I thought the gasket material was gonna you know, harden up on me, and I wasn't gonna have enough time, but I managed to grab it with some vice grips and take it out. So I got pretty lucky there. I'm not a fan of these bolts. Some of these, especially on this side, are super close to the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace them with bolts that actually have this kind of head, but a little stronger. So I'm gonna leave this like that as it currently is, just so the gasket material can cure and bond and get together, and then I'll just swap out the bolts one by one and make sure I tighten it as I go, and it should be okay. But other than that, there's the engine. I need to get a water pump for it. I have the oil pump, so I'll probably end up putting that in as well. And yeah, everything else is moving forward. I got the engine bracket right there ready to go, so I'm gonna bolt that on pretty soon, and then yeah, hopefully that goes in there. So I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.